Hello, so today I'm going to be talking about the song Brown Eyed Girl by Van Morrison. Yeah, it's a good one when you're just first starting to get the hang of open chord shapes. And it's something that, even though it will take a sec, it's something that that's definitely achievable maybe it's one of them things, once you get the chord shape, you're good to go basically, and then it's also working on a strumming pattern as well. So I'll just play you the verse riff. So that's the first part, okay? Now we're going to be working on, the first shape is a G chord. Now a G is, you put your middle finger on the 3rd fret E, index finger on the 2nd fret A, and you have these two open strings, just the D and the G string. And then we get these two fingers, put them together like this, and we're going to put them on the 3rd fret on the B and E string. So ring finger goes 3rd fret B, and little finger goes on the 3rd fret E. So work on that shape, and once you've got that clean, we'll work on this next shape, which is a C add 9 shape. And what we do is, we just take these two fingers and move them down a string to the A and the D string. So we've got a G chord and a C add 9 chord. So, just try and move my hand a little bit closer so you can see. So this is the G, and this is the C. We just take these two fingers and move them down. Put middle finger here, index finger here. And we're going to play that from the A string down. One to remember with this one as well is that you want to try and mute the E string with your middle finger, so that you don't get that. You want it to just be that. Okay. Now once you've got comfortable with that, we'll move on to the next section, which is a D chord, okay? Now a D chord, you're going to put your index finger on the 2nd fret G, ring finger on 3rd fret B, and middle finger on 2nd fret E, and you're going to play from the D string down. So, okay? Alright. So now what we want to work on is the rhythm, okay, on the strum pattern. And now whenever you're strumming, you just want to make sure you have a constant beat going in your head, so it helps to tap the tempo with your foot as well. So let's try just this tempo, 1, 2, 3, 4, and with your right foot just tap it. Then with your right hand, just mute the strings and just follow it. And when you get synced up, then you'll be able to sort of feel a pulse and feel a rhythm. And now what we're going to talk about is the actual notes that you want to hit on the strumming pattern. So the notes you want to hit is down, down, up, up, down. Okay? So as you can see, I'm using a combination of downstrokes and upstrokes to make the rhythm. But my hand is constantly following that pulse down. So, and now what I'm doing is I'm just choosing some of them strikes, either an upstroke or a downstroke, to make the rhythm. So you've got down, down, up, down. Okay? So that takes a little while to get. That's quite tricky. So spend a little bit of time working that if you've never done strumming before. Down, down, up, down. You want your hand to be constantly following that pulse. Okay, now when you got that down, we'll go back to the chords. So what we're going to do is we're going to go. So we're going to play one bar or one strum pattern on G. Down, up, down. Move on to C, or C add 9, down, down, up, down, then back to the G, down, down, up, down, then to the D chord, down, down, up, down, feel comfortable with that, just do each bit separately. So work on the rhythm, work on the chords, and then try bring them together. Okay, so now we're onto the chorus. We're going to play C to D to a G and then E minor. So that's the first bit. So C add 9, D, G, E minor. So E minor is 2nd fret on the A string with your middle finger, 2nd fret on the D string just underneath it with your ring finger, and then you just play all the strings. So C add 9, D, G, E minor, and then we're going to go back to the C add 9, then to a D, and then last one is a G, sorry, 2nd to last, and then we're going to add in a new chord, okay, which is called a D7, and I'll talk about that in a minute. So I'll just quickly go through them chords. E minor, C, D, G, and now that D7, what you're going to be doing, I kind of find it a similar-ish shape to the D chord, so try and think like that. What you're going to be doing is you're going to take these 2 fingers that you'll be playing for the G, move them all the way down, rather than the E and A string, to the G and B string. So 2nd fret G, 1st fret B, ring finger on that 2nd fret E. Okay? So it's almost like as if you're playing a G chord, but here. Right, so I'll play the whole chorus for you. Okay, cool. So that's quite a lot of chords there. That's going to take a little while to get good. But what you can do just to practice is tap your foot. Sorry, my guitar's a bit out. So get your foot tapping and just do one set of 4 counts for each chord. And what I mean by that is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So just take as much time as you need with this video and pause and go back on the actual which chords go in which order. That will take a little while to get, and once you have that, before you start going all the way in strumming, just get that beat sorted, get your foot tapping, and just play a chord per beat, and then gradually bring in the strumming pattern after you're good with that. Hopefully that makes sense. And also just do it as slow as you need. It's not a race, you know, so just do it as slow as you can. And yeah, so that's the main chorus bit. Now after the second chorus, because then we just repeat another verse and we repeat another chorus, it's like a direct repeat. We're going to build up on this D7 chord. So before, at the end of the chorus, we just do 1 bar of D7. But after the second chorus, we'll do 3 bars of D7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, and with the strum pattern. 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. And then what happens is it goes into a kind of a different vocal section, but the chords are the exact same as the verse, just G, C, G, D. Okay, Okay, so just the same as the verse. And yeah, after that, just try playing along to the song. There's some different structural elements, but that's basically every section. The next thing I can teach you is how to do the bit at the intro. Okay, so that's kind of doing the little melody line. Whoops. What we're going to be doing there is the open G string, and we're just going to pluck that open G. Then we'll be playing the 2nd fret G, then 4th fret G, back to 2nd fret G, then open G. So just spend a little time on that. And when you've got all them notes together, it can be as slow as you need. We can look at the rhythm for that, which is da 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 da. So I'll do it slow. 3 and 4 and. So just practice that, and when you've got that ready, we move on to the next bit, and we're going to start on the 1st fret on B, and the 3 notes of 1st fret on B, 3rd fret on B, and then open E. So just get used to playing them 3 notes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And the rhythm is the exact same. Okay, so now let's put the 2 together. Now pause the video if you need to, and rewind on any bits if that's going too quickly. And then after we get done that, we just go back to the first line, and then just an open D. And that's it. So that's without the harmony. But yeah, hopefully that all makes sense to you. And again, with these videos, I know I keep saying it, but make sure that if it's getting too much or too quick, just stop it, pause it, work on little bits at a time, little sections, and then just move on. You don't have to do the whole thing at once. This is just giving you all the information, but you can go back and just look at bits that you're struggling with. That's the best way, and just practice it all really slowly. But yeah, cheers. Take care.